I'm sorry. I just want to talk. And conversations become so strange these last weeks, you know? You must have noticed. It can't just be me. All those things we learn to say to start a conversation, they just don't work anymore. I mean, what's the first thing people say once you said hello? What do we say? What have you been up to? 2 months ago, that would have been an opening to talk about the rugby, or how fast the traffic goes through the village, or us taking the grandchildren to the beach to blow away the winter cobwebs, or 1,000,001 other things. Planned or spontaneous, witnessed, heard about. Now it's just an avenue to nothing. I tell people I'm fine. I tell them I walked down to the shops to get some milk. I went for a walk in the park. I sat in the garden, watched the birds, and polished my shoes until I could see my face in the shine. I washed the car. Then I stood and I watched the people across the road wash their car. Stood in the garden, listened to the birds. I mowed the lawn. And then when I'd finished, I listened to the sound of 1,000 lawnmowers calling out to one another across the gardens in solidarity, like some mechanical dawn chorus. I had fish for tea. I could tell them I stayed at home on my own and tried not to think about Alice. And I could tell them I felt so guilty for not thinking about Alice that I shouted. And I do tell them that I got so angry about what happened to Alice that I threw whatever I could find at the door. But I don't tell them these things. I sugarcoat so that I don't have to tell them the truth. I try to make them feel better for asking, for being compassionate. And for so many ways. No matter how much I cover up what's going on, I'm so grateful at them for asking me. Because I just want to talk. But then, when you've had the what did you do conversation maybe twice in 1 week, what do you say? Today I did the same as yesterday, as the day before, as the day before that. Nothing changes. There are no surprises, no variations. No interruptions. I can't leave the house. Nobody's allowed in. And I put on my bravest smile and tell them I'm fine. But the truth is I'm torn. I'm a contradiction. I don't want to leave the house, and yet I so desperately want to leave the house. So I do the things I do. I keep myself busy. I keep my mind occupied. And I try to stop these four walls shouting her name at me, which they are inclined to do at the moment. The moment I stop being busy and listen to them. Inside these walls, I can protect myself from people asking how I am. I don't want to go out because I don't want to tell them. And yet I so want to go out. I want to hold my daughters and my sons and my grandchildren. I want to hold them so fucking close. But I can't. I have to stay here. I have to isolate. And so I have to hold it in when I'm talking to them. Otherwise they would want to come here. And I can't let them do that. And it goes against every instinct I have, and it feels so fucking wrong. You see, like how we learned ways to start conversations, we've learned ways to cope with and deal with loss. We gather together. We hold each other. We cry together. We tell stories together. We drink so much tea. Then the beer and the wine comes out and we put off going home. And we talk about those that we've lost into the small hours of the morning. Until we cannot help but fall asleep. Then in the morning, we start all over again. Instead, I am here, and they are where they are. Nobody's allowed here to hold me. And I'm not allowed there to hold them. Zoom is a pale substitute. And everything is how it is and how it has to be. Because I can't risk them like I risked her. Alice died after contracting a virus that managed to get all the way here from some fucking random corner of China, before the people in charge here could get her the protective wear she needed to survive it. And still, she went to work. Still, she tended and cared for the people who needed her. And still, she continued to put herself in harm's way every bloody day. And it's killing me that I couldn't be with her when she needed me. I couldn't hold her hand or stroke her hair or anything. The nurses were very kind. They held her phone to her ear so that I could talk with her as she passed. But I haven't seen her. And I'm not sure that I'm going to be able to. Why is it easier for a virus to travel around the world than for us to provide a nurse with a face mask? I'm sorry. Don't come over. Stay home. Stay safe. Or she and everyone like her fought for nothing. I'm sorry. I just needed to talk.